Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? And welcome back to Madden NFL 18. It's a big clash. After beating the Bears 26-14 and the Rams put up a fight against the Vikings, it's a Thanksgiving showdown. NFC North clash, top of the table. This could be it. So yeah, let's go to the Vikings. It's Thanksgiving at Ford Field on Fox. Is it Fox? Yes, I'm pretty sure it's Fox. So what are the CPU uniforms? Minnesota will have their color rush alternate. Oh, we're really doing this crap again. Oh my god. Like, I'm honestly sick of this I'm just sick of this happening. It always freezes. Like, every second match of the stream. So we're going to go all blue. So it's 7-3 and 8-2. This could decide the NFC North title. A draw is not good enough for the Lions. Fox Sports brings you today's special presentation of Madden NFL 18. This is Week 13 and Week 12 football. Look at the playoff picture. One misstep and we could be out of the top 6. We lose this one and Dallas win, we might be out of the top 6. So this is like really crucial. We have to win this game. We must not be lose. It's Detroit versus Minnesota on Fox Sports. It is Thanksgiving. Welcome to Ford Field. Detroit winners of their past two. They were given a bit of a scare by the Bears, but eventually they stayed. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Vikings, they were given an even bigger scare at home against the Los Angeles Rams. But they went on to win late. Minnesota won the toss. They've elected to defer, which means Detroit will get the ball first. Here we go! Ford Field. It's Detroit versus Minnesota on Fox NFL Thanksgiving. And Detroit take it to the 24-yard line. So this is big. NFC North showdown. Make no mistake, otherwise the opposition will definitely they will punish you. I will definitely guarantee you this. Indianapolis, I reckon they could take Tennessee. They're 0-10. The Giants took out Kansas City in a high-scoring game. Asiata, no Theo Riddick today, unfortunately. Second and 9 for Detroit. Let's say hi to the Detroit offense. Let's see how they're going. Let's see if they can win 3 in a row against a strong Minnesota team. So no Theo Riddick tonight, unfortunately, for the Lions. So Asiata is going to be taking his place. Abdullah might be out as well. Chicago on the road, they've only had one win. San Francisco, they should get crushed at home by Seattle. They lose, holy crap. Arizona and Jacksonville, that's going to be one of the games of the year. That game you can see on CBS Sports. Asiata, the stiff arm, bitch! 11 yards on the play, first down. He had 201 yards on the last week. Less than a week ago, he had 2 touchdowns with his 43 rushes. Oakland should be able to beat Denver on CBS. Pittsburgh and Green Bay, that's going to be a good one. Or a decent one, I should say. It's going to be intense. Baltimore hosts Houston. So Detroit will get the ball first here, and Minnesota will get the ball first in the third quarter. Asiata pushes through for how many yards? 6 yards, and someone is hurt. Both the Bears and the Lions had injuries last week, so who knows. Second and 4. Clock has stopped at 8:24 the first quarter. And a great diving catch by Jones. Ron Jones had a touchdown, 78 yards from his 11 receptions. He's got 3 touchdowns for the year as well. Almost 400 yards for the year as well, on top of that. So Detroit have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. The Rams, who gave the Vikings a massive scare, they host New Orleans. And then NFC Showdown, that's going to be on Fox. San Francisco hosts the other, that's going to be an NFC West Showdown. That's also going to be on Fox. Asiata tries to push through. Get some yardage. About 6 yards on the play, which will bring up 2nd and 4. And Ebron is hurt, which means someone else is going to have to take his place. So I think Fells is going to take his place. Baltimore versus Houston on ESPN. Another first night game. It's Dallas versus the LA Chargers. And in the NBC game, it's Washington versus New York Giants. Asiata is very close to a first down. Gets about 4 yards on that play as well. Which will probably 3rd and inches. That'll bring up 3rd and inches at the Minnesota 42. Say hi to the Minnesota defense for us. Let's see if they can take down the Lions and give themselves some breathing space in the race for the NFC North title. Third and inches. 42. It's a closed dome, so no wind. Detroit rushing a play already. Asiata, he does get the first down. No, should have thrown, but that's okay. That's still a first down. And I'll take it. Six minutes to the end of the first quarter. He's caught it for 9 yards. Marvin Jones Jr., 2nd and 1 at the 31. Good job. Great determined catch. Second and 1. He's caught it again. 3rd reception of the day. This time I'm not going to throw it. I'm just going to do a rush. Asiata is taken down at the 21, which will bring up 4 yards for his efforts. Lions have a few inactives. Golden Tate, Theo Riddick, Amir Abdullah. Theo Riddick's out for 4 weeks, so that's a big one. It should be back by the end of the season. That's if Detroit make it to the postseason. Second and 6 at the Minnesota 21-yard line. Number 34. 3 yards on play. Zenner. It's about a couple yards, which will bring up 3rd and 3. Can Indianapolis get their first win of the season in Thanksgiving week? Detroit have Baltimore next week, then the following week they travel to Tampa Bay, and then they host Chicago, and then they take on Cincinnati on the road, and last but not least, they'll be taking on the Green Bay Packers. Zenner gets the first down for about 5 yards. Sendejo, I don't know how that name's pronounced. 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 13. In the red zone. He's caught it for about 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 4. So 2nd and 4 at the Minnesota 7. Just over 2 minutes to quarter time. So Marvin Jones receiving 27 yards already. Detroit want this drive to end in points, especially against Minnesota, who are doing really well. Minnesota have only lost twice all year. Zeno, oh, he's pushed back. No, he's staying where he is, at the 7. Should bring up 3rd and 5. The HB dive. So 3rd and 5. Possessing the ball for a damn long time. Number 41, Asiata, could go all the way, he's close! Oh, he's very close! He is 1st and goal though at the 1. Back less than a yard away actually. Let's see what kind of play that can pull off. Jones has missed! He slipped over, he couldn't make the catch, so he's 2nd and goal. Here we go. 41! I just scored 6 like a touchdown! So Detroit score first on the opening drive, but they take nearly the entire damn quarter to score. We're so close to having Minnesota wait until the 2nd quarter to possess the ball. Detroit went for 2 before last week and they failed, but it didn't matter anyway. They ended up winning by 12 points. The kick is good, so they're at an extra point. So it's 7-0, 9:38. We possessed the ball for. That was a damn long drive. That wore out Minnesota's defense. Let's see, 19 seconds. It's the NFL on Fox Sports. Touchback, I win. So no return. I don't know why I said touchback. So Minnesota will start their opening drive, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Number 25 is tackled at the 25. Excuse me. Perfect timing. As the 1st quarter winds down to the end, both coaches showing different emotions. The end of the 1st quarter, Minnesota have just started their opening drive very late in the 1st quarter, but Detroit scores 7 points, and it's 7-0. You're watching the NFL on Fox Sports. Happy Thanksgiving. 1 quarter down, 3 quarters to play. Second and 10 at their own 25 for Minnesota. Number 25 does get some yardage, gets about 6 yards, but it'll be 3rd and 4. At the 31. And that is a great catch for number 84 for a big 1st down for 17 yards. Terry Bridgewater. Is it Terry Bridgewater or Trent Bridgewater? I don't bloody know. Let's take a look at replay, and that looks really nice. Detroit's defense were caught napping. So 9 minutes to go to the 2nd quarter, and Buffalo will get the, not Buffalo, Minnesota will get the ball first in the 2nd half. They start the match with the ball, and a big 1st down for the number 25. So back-to-back 1st downs for Minnesota. Oh! He could have broken free. Took him a while to get the tackle. This could have gone our way. This could have been a touchdown. how long that tackle was held. It's Murray. I don't know which Murray it is. Stayed on the ground. Eventually got brought down. Had he not been brought down, this would have been a first down. It's first and 10 at the Detroit 35-yard line. Minnesota scoring much quicker, looks like. Oh, it's big. It's play ball. Play ball. Batted away. No one can catch it, which will bring up a second and 10 at the 35. He's caught it for just 2 yards. 3rd and 8 at the 33. So Bridgewater with a football. Oh, this could be a first down. This could be a big first down. Throws it. Incomplete. No one really in the area. So that's going to be up 4th and 8 at the 33. In Minnesota, will they want to try for points? And the field goal is good, so they score points. They're within 4. So it's better than nothing. There are times we need to take the points, and this was one of them. So I can't blame them for going for the field goal. Now let's see if Detroit can score again. So Jones takes the ball and takes it to the 24-yard line. So 7:23, they start the ball at their own 24. How much time will Detroit take? Asiata gets taken down at the 25, so it's just 1 rushing yard. Passing play would have been equally as risky. So Minnesota's formations are really good. So actually good. They actually won the NFC. I think it was the NFC North division in that season in real life. 41, and just not getting there. Not getting anything there. So Detroit going to try something different. Oh, Golladay doesn't catch it. What is he doing? Just didn't see anything. He's wide open. So this time Detroit don't score on the drive. This is a team that you go up against. You should score on the drive. This is one of the teams that you should score points against. If you don't score points against this team, then you're in trouble. So tackled at 23. First and 10 at 23. A few ticks under 6 minutes to play until halftime, and Minnesota will get the ball first in the second half as well. Number 25. Stopped at 27, so about 4 yards on the play. Quandre Diggs. Second and 7 at 27. Detroit want to end the ball in the half with the ball in their hands. Oh, this is a penalty that's going to kill the Lions. Oh, that was terrible. Yeah, it was absolutely terrible. Still second down. So now Detroit, like any penalty, like it could be trouble. Clock stops at 5:23. This is a must-win game for both teams. Oh, no penalty this time. And, well, that penalty didn't kill them yet. Keywords yet. 3rd and 2 at the 32. So 5:19 to go this second quarter. Number 25 is... Oh, I think he's over the line. He might be over the line. No, it's a 4th and inches. Great stop by the Lions. The punting. Let's see the replay on this. Latavius Murray. Pretty sure it wasn't Kyler Murray because I think he's Cardinals. Look how close that was. Oh. Was that a first down? Yo, this defense had balls. I respect that. I like that. So Quigley, in the two sides met earlier in the year with Detroit winning a thriller in Minnesota. So now, different scenario. And he's tackled at the 16. That's not what you want. So 1st and 10 at their own 16. So this is going to be a struggle for the Lions. Asiata tries to push through. Only gets 2 yards on the play. Just over 4 minutes to go to halftime. Lions by just 4 points. Oh, that's a great catch by number 11. Could have kept going, but that's all right. 13 yards on the play. Great job. Okay, this is good. It really is. It was a great catch. For 13 yards. .333 to go this second quarter, this first half. Asiata tries to push through. Eventually tackle for about 4 yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 6. Oh, it's a catch or it's a drop. No, it's a drop pass. The clock stops at 2:42. Which will bring up 3rd and 6. They really need to run that play and they didn't do that. He's caught it this time. At the 40. They're calling it 4th and 1. Interesting. They're going for it. They are going for it. And Asiata is close. He's extremely close. No, he misses out. They should have taken a 2-minute warning. Now Minnesota will possibly in the half with the ball. It's a big mistake by the Lions. 1st and 10 at the Detroit 40-yard line. Look what's happening. Oh, Murray's getting stopped slightly. He gets stopped for 6 yards. So push 6.5 yards. 2nd and 3. 2-minute warning. That was a drive that Detroit could not afford to cough up. Second 3 at the Detroit 34. This probably be for the NFC North. He's caught it. No, he's dropped it. Clock stops at 1:58. 3rd and 3 at the 34. Second pass deflection today. Third and 3 at the 34. If Detroit stop this would be good. Really good. Number 25, they can't stop number 25, that's a first down. And Detroit have a timeout. They've got to use a timeout because they conceded the first down. First and 10 at the Detroit 30. And he's caught it. Number 25 has caught it. Detroit have to use another timeout. And remember, Minnesota get the ball first. Second and 1. Oh, get him down to the ground! 3rd and 6 at the Detroit 25. Minnesota with the ball on Fox Sports. Happy Thanksgiving. It's a close one so far. Third and 6 at the Detroit 25. Detroit no longer have any timeouts remaining. Number 5 as thrown it away. So 4th down. This is going to be interesting. 4th and 6. They're going for a field goal. I mean, you got to get points before the half. The field goal is good, and Detroit somehow still lead. I think Minnesota had the capabilities of scoring the touchdown, but they decided to go for 3, so this will be an interesting call. And Detroit don't have any timeouts, though. Jones slows down, but protects the ball. Takes it to the 23. So 1:31 on the clock. So how will Minnesota manage their timeouts? So it's 1 point game. It's Detroit leading by a point. Number 11 catches it. 2nd and 4. He's reached 50 yards. He's got it. And that's another first down for the Lions. Oh, Jones catches it. He's got to keep going. 2nd and 1. First down for the Detroit Lions. It's at the 48. He's got to keep going to reach 50 yards. Great job. We've got to keep going. Another one. Go, 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 go. Okay, go, 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 go. Hurry, 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 hurry. New time. 2nd and 3. Can hurry. Get down. He has to hurry. I don't know if he's going to have enough time. I don't think he's going to have enough time. They don't spike at a time. But Detroit don't have to give the ball back to Minnesota before half at least. So Minnesota have to wait until half time. Should have gone for a field goal earlier, but it may have been too far anyway. Low scoring first half by both teams. Detroit's opening drive touchdown and point after versus Minnesota's 2 field goals. Minnesota could have led, but sometimes there are risks that you can't afford to take. Let's check what looks like highlights. Detroit led from start to finish. This is a great game. Detroit making Minnesota earn it. This is big, leading into the playoffs. So Bridgewater goes down. Were it not for those sacks, Minnesota would have been in front. So it was Terry Bridgewater. So Minnesota will receive the ball first in the second half. What can they do with it? Can they hit the lead with it? Can they take the lead on this drive? End zone from McKinnon. I win. Right, so it's 7 plays 6. Lions lead by 1 point. So Minnesota will start the second half. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line. No, he doesn't give it to number 25. Get him down to the ground! Hyder Jr. with the sack. 3-yard sack. It's his 3rd sack for the season. That was really good. Number 61 just didn't give up. Terry Bridgewater, had plenty of time. Let's see, 2nd 30 at their own 22. Great play by the Detroit defense. Can they keep it up though? Number 25. Oh, he might be in trouble as well. Push back 2 more yards. That's 3rd and 15 at the 20. You see, the Vikings head coach clearly pissed off. Washington versus the New York Giants on NBC. Vikings have the ball 3rd and 15 at 20. They need to pull off something. They do get a catch. It's forced out of bounds. It's about 9 yards, which will still bring up 4th and 6. Minnesota have to punt, which means Detroit keep the lead for now. What the hell are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. At the 6? Are you joking? Why did you hesitate? It was a great job by the Minnesota punting team. And Detroit's special teams, the returning team, well, it was pretty piss poor. So now they've got to have a long field. They need to drive 94 yards. A whopping 94 yards. And 64 just to get a field goal. So number 11, close to a 1st down. He gets about 9 yards on the play. 2nd and 1. Marvin Jones Jr. 76 yards on the day. Both teams congratulating each other. Seven play 6. It's Detroit leading by 1 point in one of the games of the year. Asiata pushes through. Does he get the 1st down? He's got a yard, but is it the 1st down? Looks close. Looks damn close. It is a 1st down for the Lions. They can breathe a little bit of sigh of relief. Less than 7 minutes before 3/4 time. Lions still have a 1 point lead. Asiata tries to push past 1. Couldn't push past more. But does get 3 yards for his rewards. 2.5 yards. Just had some scream. 6:15 to go of the 3rd quarter. Asiata, first down! How many yards is that? That's about 11 yards on the play. A much needed first down for the Lions. Smith with 4 tackles though. Asiata not having a bad night. So Jim Caldwell, pretty happy with how it's worked. So 11 yards on the play. 5:36 on the clock in the third quarter. Detroit doing everything they can. They need a touchdown. To give himself a bit of breathing space. Asiata again, avoiding some players. Gets about 9 yards on the play. 2nd and 1. Yards. Less than 5 minutes to go before three-quarter time. It's 2nd and 1. Detroit taking as much time off the clock as possible to make it harder for Minnesota to come back. Asiata gets the first down. Is taken down at the 43 for about 4 yards. It's another play well done by the Lions. Less than 4 minutes to go for the third quarter. Asiata tries to push forward. In fact, barely gets anything. Only a yard for his efforts. And Jim Caldwell a bit pissed off. So both teams, this match is big. This is massive. Whoever wins, they've got a lead on the NFC North by a couple yards, which will be 3rd and 7 at the 46. And whoever loses, they could drop to as low as the 7th seed. They're not taking their time, they're rushing, and it's a good decision. First down on the ball. 12 yards, yes please. So now they're in Minnesota defensive territory. Got to see the replay on that. It takes commitment. Yep, replay, thank you. So much better play. 2:10 to go the third quarter. Detroit lead by a solitary point. 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 42-yard line. This could be for the NFC North title. Oh, here we go, number 34. Gets a first down, big first down for 14 yards. Zenner. So Zenner, let's see the replay, please. Thank you. 14-yard run by Zenner. That was really nice. That was clean. That was crisp. $1:21 before three-quarter time. 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 28-yard line. They're getting close to the red zone. They are within field goal range, but they really want to go for maximum points. It's a low-scoring game. Asiata. Trying to stay up. He gains about 6 yards. So that was a pretty big fight. 2nd and 4 at the 58. So you reckon this would be the last play of the third quarter? Both teams have made mistakes so far. Second for Asiata. Pushes through for a first down. 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 16-yard line. The Lions will enter the fourth quarter with the football and with a nail-biting 1-point lead. This is crucial. What a game this is. It's Detroit 7, Minnesota 6. This is Thanksgiving football on Fox Sports. The battle for the NFC North is heading up. But more importantly, playoff races. Who will win? Oh, this is intense. Low-scoring game. Detroit with the ball, 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 16-yard line. Detroit win. They are tied with Minnesota in the NFC North and possibly lead on a tiebreaker. Minnesota win, they'll be 2 games clear of the NFC North. Asiata trips over. So he brings up 2nd and 8, brings up a couple of yards for his rewards, his efforts. Second down, here we go. Oh, Asiata going to the right. Oh, he's close. Gets 6 yards out of that play, so which will bring up. Minnesota have allowed 149 rushing yards. 3rd and 3 at the 8. So into the red zone. So this is going to be interesting. Very big play coming up for the Detroit Lions. If they don't do it, they might have to go for a field goal and give the ball back to the Vikings. The Lions need this. They need this drive to work, or at least end up in points. Here we go. Asiata. Oh, he doesn't get there. Gets a yard, but it won't be enough. 4th and 2 at the 7. They're going to go for the field goal. They're going to take the points. They haven't scored since the 1st quarter. And the field goal is good. So it's a 4-point lead. Detroit with the only touchdown of the day. So that means Minnesota can still take the lead with a touchdown. But Prey with a kick. Into the end zone, I win. So 8:02 left. First and 10. It's 10 play 6 on Fox. Lions by 4 points. Minnesota will start the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25. Well, this could be trouble. Throw, and it's a catch, and it was in bounds. It's 29 yards. Big play. That is huge. We've got to see a replay on that. That is very huge. They had plenty of opportunities. They had him. They just couldn't lay a tackle on him. They were just sucked in. Right in front of the Detroit bench as well, to add insult to injury. So 1st and 10 at the Detroit 46. Get him down to the ground! A 9-yard sack. One of the biggest sacks of his career. That was brilliant. Can we see a replay on that? Thank you. So that's Terry Bridgewater. That's Hyder Jr. He's like, bitch, you're going down. Holy. Oh, that was brilliant. That was great stuff. That was good stuff. Great job. 2nd and 19 at their own 45. Just over 7 minutes to go to full time. So Minnesota need to conjure something up quickly. It's a catch. This could be it. 25. Eventually does get stopped. About 9 yards. So which will bring up 3rd and 8. No, 11 yards. My mistake. 3rd and 8 at the Detroit 44. 6:26 on the clock. What can Bridgewater do? Get him down to the ground! 4th and 16, that's 2 sacks in 3 plays. Caldwell with 4 sacks in the game. With the Detroit defense with 4 sacks in the game. And against Minnesota too. This is very big. So what are Minnesota going to do? Are they going to punt? They might not have a choice. They're going to punt. With less than 6 minutes on the clock. 4th quarter. It's 4th and 16. You have to punt. And Minnesota do a great job. They take it to the Detroit 14. They punt it to the Detroit 14. 5:45 on the clock. Now it's up to the defense to stop the Detroit offense. It's a 4-point game. This is going right down to the wire. Oh, he's caught it. So about 6 yards on play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. 5:20 on the clock. 2nd for the Detroit 20. Lions ball on Fox Sports. He's caught it. That's a 1st down. And less than 5 minutes to go. Detroit need to hang on a bit more. They've got 305 yards of offense, overall offense today. 4:37, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Lions ball on Fox Sports. 10 plays 6. .41 is eventually tackled at the 30. So it should bring up 2nd 5, so roughly 5 yards gained on the play. 3:54 on the clock, 2nd 5 at the Detroit 30. Still Lions ball. This is intense. Remember, Detroit won a thriller the last time these two sides met. Oh, Asiata goes down at the 29. He goes backwards. That's something you cannot afford to do. And now it brings up 3rd and 6. Just over 3 minutes to go. And this is really intense. They've got to get these yards. Got to get these yards. Asiata tries to push through. He doesn't get them. So it'll be 4th and 3. And yet does have to punt. So to the 2-minute warning. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Perfect! At the Minnesota 3. Let's friggin' go! Yo, finally something that goes out way for once. Yo, perfect. Great job by the Detroit special teams. So now Minnesota will have to drive a whopping 97 yards up the field just to score the touchdown to make it to the end zone. Although I wouldn't say that Minnesota aren't capable of doing that. So 2 of 3, 1st and 10 at the 3. So this is going to be tough for Minnesota, but possible. That's doable. The rushing play. It goes down. 2-minute warning. Gains 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 9 at the 5. Detroit by 4 points. You're watching NFL on Fox Sports. This is getting really intense. Back to Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. It's a 4-point game, and Minnesota have the ball 2nd and 9 at their own 5-yard line. Their backs are up against the wall. Number 25 goes down, loses 2 yards on the play. Everyone's trying to scramble. 3rd and 11 at the 3. This could be trouble. Incompleted. So they'll be 4th down at their own 3-yard line. If Detroit gets a stop, they can win. Bridgewater. He's got to get out of here. Big throw. This is a big throw. A huge throw. And it's batted away. Detroit take over on downs at the 3. So Detroit in great field position. And a touchdown may just end it. So a horrible late game drive for the Vikings so far. Now Detroit need to waste as much time as possible. Asiata goes in, he's in! I just scored 6 like a touchdown! That might be the killer blow! So Detroit are now up by 10 points. Which means if Detroit get this extra point, Minnesota will need to drive down the field twice. They need to get a field goal, and they've got to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on top of that. An extra point is good. They're up by 11 points. Just took 2 seconds. 1 play. 3 yards. You'd love to see it. Thank you very much. Perfect. So it's 17-6 now. Detroit with another late game touchdown. End zone. I win. So Minnesota will get the ball back one more time at least. 1:34 left. 1st and 10 at the 25. At least they're not starting at the 3-yard line this time. So it'll be a little bit easier. They've got to drive 75 yards to get to the end zone. But in just over 90 seconds. So I did say it's doable, but this Detroit defense was bloody awesome. Can they keep it up though? Can they put an end to Minnesota's winning streak? Number 25 gets tackled. Stopped for 6 yards. He takes it for 6 yards. 2nd and 4 at the 31. Time continues to wind down. He's caught it, and that's a 1st down. That's a good gain for 17 yards. And that is intercepted. Oh, it's not intercepted. That could have been an interception. That could have been the game. 2nd and 10 with 1:02 to go. 2nd and 10 at the own 48-yard line. This would have been an interception, but instead, for some reason, it was batted away. There it is. Caught for a 1st down. 12 yards on the play. Time continues to wind down. Minnesota running out of time. And it is caught again at the knot by the 19, and he goes out of bounds. And the clock continues to run. 29 yards on the play because he was in bounds and he went down. 1st and 10 at the Detroit 10-yard line. He's caught it. Number 19's caught it. Minnesota finally used their timeout, although it's a bit too late for that now. Doesn't matter. 2nd and 12 at the Detroit 13. Minnesota's catch cost them 2 yards. So let's see. 17-6 in favor of Detroit. Oh, this could be trouble. He's caught it. He's got to get off the ground. Minnesota don't use the timeout. They know they're screwed. They know they're screwed. 3rd and 9 out of 10. They're not using their timeout. What a dumb decision. And it is. Stop. The clock stops at 5 seconds. 4th and 9 out of 10. So Minnesota want to put together something. They want to put together something very quickly. The throw, it is! Is that a touchdown? No, it's not. 1 second First and 10, so Detroit will win by 11 points at the 10. Yo, goddamn. So that's going to do it. Detroit are going to win 3 in a row, and Minnesota's winning streak will come to an end. GG's Vikings. That was a good game. Battle for the NFC North title. That's going to do it. Detroit will win 17-6 in a low-scoring game. And they sweep the Vikings. You'll love to see it. Get a bit of camera time. Good sportsmanship all around. You'd love to see it. Congratulating each other on a good game. Another 11-point match. Add that W to win loss column. Yes, please. Gotta see. There's only been a few highlights, but that's alright. Detroit are tied with Minnesota in the NFC North. And they may, in fact, they're ahead of the Vikings on tiebreaker. So the Lions, they go from 6th in the NFC to top 4. And that could go a long way. It was gritty, it was ugly, it was beautiful, it was goddamn, it was intense. But your final score, Detroit 17, Minnesota 6. There were some nervy moments, but Detroit held on. They led from start to finish lines. Score summary, look at this. There was no scoring in the third quarter. But let's read the highlights. Let's see. So the second one. So this is probably their play of the day. Asiata filling in for Theo Riddick. And Amir Abdullah as well is also hurt. But look at this. End zone touchdown. Swanson apologising. Detroit love their home crowd. Bucky Hodges for 17 yards. That's going to be a good one as well. Surprise attack! So Detroit defense, they just got sucked in. But lucky it didn't cost them the win in the end. Detroit with a 3-game win streak. You'll love to see it. So it's a 30-yard pass from Stafford to Jones. So this was the stop that Minnesota needed. And just barely stopped them, which gave Minnesota the ball back. Terry Bridgewater sacked. He's been sacked at least 4 times today. Please win? Oh yeah, we did win, by the way. Terry Bridgewater sacked for a 3-yard loss. He just wouldn't give up. Ida Jr. with the sack, a big sack. And last but not least, we've got this. So Detroit scored a field goal first, and Terry Bridgewater passed to Adam Thielen. 29 yards. This was big. It was bloody big. That 3 couldn't even catch him. His feet were in bounds by a mile. Terry Bridgewater sacked for a 7-yard loss. Fourth 3 punts, no return. And knocked away by Glover Quinn. And this was a touchdown. Stopped them on the 3-yard line. That was the killer blow. They helped the Lions to this victory. And they win this one by 11 points. 17-6, your final score at Ford Field on Thanksgiving. Let's go. It was a good pass to Latavius Murray though. They did try to march down the field to get at least a late score. 5 seconds, they didn't get it. Another one. Remember Stephon Diggs for the Vikings. And because it was technically tackled in bounds, the clock kept running. Which was... Now this was the incomplete pass that resulted in no score. Took a little bit too much time, there was 1 second left anyway. It's catch, no, the feet were out of bounds. That will do it. GG's Minnesota, you played well. Put up a damn good fight. Oh, it's a wolf! Okay, so... Oh, there's an upgrade available, you'd love to see it. Okay. I think I'm starting to understand how the XP actually work. Let's go. So what happened in the next week? So let's see what the league schedule was. So does crush the LA Chargers 31-7. Oh my god! A Thanksgiving epic. Oh my god. 3 at one stage. Washington came from behind. Holy. It was a draw! The first time ever we've had a non-player versus CPU draw. First time we've ever had an all-CPU draw. So, Washington and the New York Giants, they've got a draw. Cincinnati beat Cleveland in a high-scoring game. Indianapolis, I did say that Indianapolis could do it. Could beat Tennessee. In fact, they flogged Tennessee in the upset of the season. Well, one of the upsets of the season anyway. 41-10, crushing them. And Buffalo beat Kansas City on the road as well. Kansas City losing again. Look at this. That second quarter was damning. Look at this. Indianapolis possessed the ball almost twice as much as Tennessee. Yo, this could shake up the race. So the first wins, there are no more winless teams. Indianapolis break a 10-game losing streak, but it's their first win of the season. A huge upset, one of the biggest upsets. New England beat Miami 31-14. The Jets beat Carolina 35-28. Philadelphia beat Chicago 28-10. New Orleans Saints beat the LA Rams 42-14. Seattle beat San Francisco, yep, as expected, 29-12. Arizona beat Jacksonville 30-17. Oakland beat Denver 14. And Denver now lost 5 in a row. Green Bay have beaten Pittsburgh in the Sunday Night Thriller by 4 points. And last but not least, Baltimore beat Houston in a Monday Night Thriller. And where does this stand? What does this mean for the standings? Well, let's check the AFC. So New England are first. They've won 7 in a row. The Raiders second. Las Vegas is second. Jaguars are third. Jacksonville third, despite losing. Cincinnati are fourth. That's perfect. And then, because the Titans lost... Wait, Titans lost anyway. Yeah. Titans are fifth. Kansas City are sixth. The Ravens 7th. Steelers 8th, 9th. And that's it. So, the Colts finally... Cleveland lost 5 in a row. Denver lost 5 in a row. Let's check the NFC. Seattle are first. 3 wins in a row. Panthers, they've lost 2 in a row, losing just once in their first 9 games. I think so. And then Arizona, 3rd. Yep, Detroit have gone up to 4th because they lead the Vikings on tiebreaker. Minnesota 5th after a draw. After they had the draw, if they had lost the Cowboys, maybe would have gotten Giants. Maybe they would have finished higher. But look at this. NFC, Seattle 1st, Carolina 2nd, Arizona 3rd. Wait, no, Arizona. No, Detroit 3rd. Detroit are 3rd, actually. And New York Giants are 4th after they drew with Washington. So Arizona are 5th, and Minnesota dropped to 6th after a rare loss. Dallas is 7th, Green Bay are 8th, New Orleans are 9th, and Philadelphia are 10th. Now let's see. Well, the LA Rams, the San Francisco 49ers, and the Chicago Bears, they are doing so crap. San Francisco lost 6 in a row. Chicago lost 7 in a row. The LA Rams have also lost 6 in a row. Bloody hell, what is going on? Detroit and Seattle won 3 in a row. Yes, please. You'll love to see it. And hopefully the bloody thing doesn't crash. So we have the tiebreaker. There are 5 games to go. To be continued.